When Vermont was founded in 1777, we were at war. Burgoyne was advancing down to cut the colonies in half. He wanted to split off those rebellious New Englanders away from the rest of it and end the war. It was a great strategy, but what he did not expect was that in between the time of the French and Indian War and the Revolutionary War, the Hampshire Grants, what we now know as Vermont, had become populated with a lot of people that just simply weren't there. The frontier had grown, and now it was filled with the most rebellious race on the planet, according to Burgoyne. And those rebellious people turned out to be exactly the sort of people that could help turn the tide in the Revolutionary War, which in fact they did. But not just the Revolutionary War. This was also the crucible, the fulcrum in which the state of Vermont, I'm going to stop right there, not the state, but the Republic of Vermont was formed. When we declared independence in January of 1777 and then adopted our Constitution in July of 1777, we were already in the midst of an attack. Burgoyne had taken Fort Ticonderoga, had attacked us in Hubbardton, and was now advancing south. The mighty victorious British Army was literally on its way, seemingly undefeatable. Now at the crucial point in their campaign, as they were running low on supplies, they realized they had to make a foray to Bennington in order to get the supplies needed to continue on to Albany. And this is a critical point for them. Without the needed supplies, there's no way they would have been able to be successful in their attack. As the battle was developing, Vermont's very existence was in crisis. If the battle failed and Bennington fell, would we have a state of Vermont? Would Vermont even exist today? We don't know. So what we're doing here today is really an outreach for the student body. We want to get them to understand and appreciate the history of the town that they grew up in. We happen to be in a place where we have this monument. It's sort of in the middle of our town. Everyone sees it every day, but most people don't really have a sense of why it's even there or appreciate the history behind it. So in order to explore that, we decided that education is the key. We have to start with our youth and let them know about the story of the Battle of Bennington, which in my mind is one of the most interesting stories of the battle of the Revolutionary War, and is certainly one of the most significant. This was the first of the dominoes to fall that led to the defeat of the British at Saratoga, which really was the start of the end of the Revolutionary War. This was absolutely critical. So how do we instill that in the next generation so they can carry this forward? Well, obviously education is key, and we're fortunate that we had teachers in the middle school that were willing to work with us on this project. We're fortunate that we're able to get a grant from the Champlain Valley National Heritage Program, and fortunate to have a project leader such as Phil Holland to team up with the Bennington Museum, our iconic cultural institution in the town of Bennington, to come together to have this offering for the students. And what we're doing today is really a pilot project. We're hoping that this is the kind of thing that will embed itself in our curriculum on an ongoing basis, both here in southwestern Vermont and ultimately throughout the state. Keep in mind that if we're going to have our youth appreciate the state they came from, want to stay here, perhaps go off, but then choose to come back, as I did in my later years as an adult, they need to have a sense of place. And you get that by understanding the history. So what we're doing here today, we're spending the entire day with a group of around 90 middle school students. We're spending the morning here in the center part of the battlefield and at the Torrey Fort, also known as the Torrey Redoubt. We're teaching them both about the battle and also a little bit about the time period itself. Because in an extraordinary way, a battle gives us an opportunity to look deeply into the cultural story that's behind the battle. For example, we know things about this land that you would not know if it wasn't within the context of the battle. For example, this house behind me is now the Barnett House, or also known as the Caretaker House. It's roughly on the same location as Obadiah Beardsley's house was. Obadiah Beardsley was a pacifist. He wanted to be neutral in the war and was literally stuck in the absolute dead center of the battlefield when the British and the Americans met here at this location. Why? Because he was on a bridge location. He was at the bridge that led to Bennington, which was the target of the British forces. Right across the street, we know that Hazard Wilcox had his house there. Hazard Wilcox was a notorious Tory and perhaps even a spy. Just down the road was the Widow Whipple house, where a cannonball goes right through the middle as an early part of the battle. All these details that we know about a frontier village in the 1700s is because we have these accounts of the battlefield. So in addition to learning about the battle, the students are learning about what life was like during the 1700s when we were still on the frontier of a brand new country.
We've had great cooperation from the school system, from Laura Boudreau, our superintendent of curriculum, and Tim Payne, the principal of the school, above all, the teachers. Amy Moriarty and Heather Dow and Pete LaFlamme, and the students themselves, who I am so delighted to tell you have really been into it. They seem to be enjoying this plunge into their own history and learning things about their own past in some cases.
So as we gear up towards our 250th celebration of the Bennington Battle and the founding of Vermont, I would love to see this battlefield park expanded so we can continue to interpret it more than we have so far. One of the aspects of this program is that we want it to be survivable, not just for 1 year. We'd like to have this continue on in future years, so we will be working with the Bennington Museum to develop a program which they can continue to deploy in future years so that this work that we're doing this year continues on.
We're just happy to welcome you to another afternoon of a beautiful parade in downtown Bennington.
This is Dave Cranmer with Cat TV, and we're here for the 1994 Battle Day Parade in Bennington, Vermont.
Welcome to the 31st Annual Bennington Battle Day Parade. And I'm Lauren Scheer. I'm here with Governor Howard Dean.
Very good afternoon to everyone. It's August 15th, 1999. It's time for the Bennington Battle Day Parade.
And we're here with past Chief Rick Knapp, coordinator for the Bennington Battle Day Parade.
Alex Tenentis, as I live and breathe.
Very good afternoon to all of you in the Catamount Access television viewing audience. Welcome to the 45th Annual Bennington Battle Day Parade.
Welcome to the Bennington Battle Day Parade. This is our 47th edition.
Live from Bennington, Vermont, Cat TV is proud to present to you the 48th Annual Bennington Battle Day Parade. I'm Judy Ziller, and joining us today for his third year as host is John Shanahan.
Welcome to Battle Day 2013 with your pre-parade hosts, John Shanahan and Judy Ziller.
Live from Bennington, Vermont, Cat TV is proud to present the 51st Annual Battle Day Parade.
For over 25 years, we've been bringing you live coverage of the Bennington Battle Day Parade, thanks to support from volunteers and the community. Coming up shortly, the 2016 Bennington Battle Day Parade, live from beautiful downtown Bennington, Vermont. Stay tuned.
This morning, Governor of the state of Sam and his missus, Norma, and just have fun all over again.
72nd Division.
Miss Junior America, what a great cow.
Paul Doucette. 60 years of service.
Right, not hot.
They're almost out of sausage.
Members of the
here's Vermont's Congressman, Giant A little bit of excitement here at Four Corners.
Paint job on Veterans of America. Country dancers.
Part of the reason. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I believe that the governor is going to the community of Bennington for more than 40 years. Oh my God, people enjoy. Definitely a cutie patootie. I wonder if they brought any food with them. I'm starting to get hungry myself.
That's a nice shot.
Nice breeze blowing. Wonderful organization also. Kenneth Smith.
I'd say her performance was utterly inspiring. Members of the Peace Resource Center.
The governor's now waving
And
South Street.
ice cream penguin coming up.
10 years today with
Activities going
Every
in.
weekend. Coming down. Doing pretty good.
Yeah, Bill Scott.
Seems like there's a lot.
Wow.
So that was exciting. Round of applause, Sullivan Jr. District 2-1.
Bells.
Great parade. Vehicles this afternoon. Revolutionary War era relay. Wild Country Cloggers, and of course our Catamount. Since 1983,
And to believe the Battle of Bennington took place right here on these very grounds.
Good sir, did you know that the Battle of Bennington didn't actually take place in Bennington?
Where did it take place?
Oh, come, let me show you. This way, not far. And this, is where the Battle of Bennington took place. On this very hill. Isn't it beautiful?
Wonderful.
It's fantastic. Let's go up and look at the map up there, huh?
Yeah, let's go.
Do you want to hold hands?
No, thank you.
Okay. They wore all this back then. It's very warm.
Tell me more.
Well, the British forces were coming along the Walloon Sac River to Bennington to get supplies they needed. But they were met by General Stark and his men right on this hill, which is right here. This very hill. 1,500 men from Stark were battling against Colonel Baum and his men. But unfortunately, Colonel Baum was killed in the battle. Yeah. So, as they were cleaning up from that battle, General Stark had reinforcements and the British forces had reinforcements. And they had an epic battle right here on this hill. It was a decisive victory for General Stark and his men, sending the British forces in retreat. Yeah! And the Battle of Bennington, believe it or not, was actually key in helping the surrender of General Burgoyne at Saratoga in October of 1777. Yes, very important was the Battle of Bennington. They didn't get their supplies, they didn't have enough to win the war. Yeah! So that was the Battle of Bennington, in a Cliff Notes version, if you will. The monument here was being built in 1887 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the battle. It was completed in 1889 for $112,000. Wow. A bargain in today's money. But now you know why the Battle of Bennington took place over in New York instead of here. They never made it here for the supplies, and General Stark stopped them from coming to Bennington.
Thank goodness for that.
Absolutely. It was a great beginning to the surrender for them in the Revolutionary War.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for all this historical information.
You're welcome, good sir. You have a great battle day. Oh, bring it in.
You too, fine sir.
Enjoy. Cheerio! Ah, love Battle Day. Yeah!
Wow! Woo!
Gotta get ready for the Battle Day 5K. I figure what better way than to, you know, stretch out these limbs. They're quite a bit old, so I think they need quite a bit of stretching. So let's get to it. I've got my theme music and everything. Oh God, I lost a button. And I have to sing the music because we can't afford the copyright. My button. All right. I think I'm ready. Run this 5K. Let's do it. I should actually mention I'm not actually running the 5K. These shoes have no arch support in them. Whew. Look, it's the runners for the Battle Day 5K. And they're selling lemonade too for $1. And the dogs, let's see if we can go talk to them. Why do they run the Battle Day 5K? What do they enjoy about it? Hello there. Hello. Are you guys running the 5K? Why do you run the 5K?
Yeah. Something to do. You know, it's Battle Day weekend.
Right.
Gotta get involved.
Not for freedom?
Well, that's definitely. I think it's for freedom. Yeah.
Definitely for freedom. Why do you run the Battle Day 5K?
Because
It's here. It's in town.
Yes.
Do you run it for freedom? For feeling proud of this battle of victory? To be with your friends. You can't run without friends. That's true, right? Support system. And is this your first year?
Well, I knew she had some of it.
Yes? This race. But you run 5Ks all over. I know you do. I've seen you.
And we all used to live here.
Okay.
Some of us have moved away.
Well, welcome back. Welcome back. Have fun running. And is he running too?
Oh, he's a fun rider.
Oh, yes. That's probably the race for me, the fun run.
Yes.
Ride and make your favorite smoothie? Now, this is the kind of race I could get involved with. Ooh. Wow! Woo! Let's go get the runners. Woo! Woo! Good pace. Good pace. Good pace. Oh, starting to rain. Woohoo! We're gonna make some apple pie for the first ever Battle of the Pies. Let's get these to the Battle of the Pies.
Oh, I hope it does well.
I hope it does well. We'll have to see after you, Colonial Man.
Oh, well, thank you, Colonial Man. That is some good pie right there.
That is some good apple pie. People should enter on pie next year, I think.
They should.
Battle of the Pies, 2018.
Awesome time.
See you next year.
Happy Battle Day.
Happy Battle Day indeed.
25 years, we've been bringing you live coverage of the annual Bennington Battle Day Parade from beautiful Bennington, Vermont. These productions would not be possible without the passionate dedication of our volunteers and staff. Here we remain, producing hour after hour of local community media for our community, by our community. Catamount Access Television, your community media center.
Rick Knapp is the person that puts this all together. So if it's really, really good today, you can clap really, really loud, and if it's not, just don't even bother.
So Rick is going over what changes that he has with Ben. So as Ben announces them, you'll be able to understand them instead of going through them all.
I'll make sure to boost that in post.
full of people over there.
Grand Marshal.
Well, we're real close to getting underway here as our police cars come towards the reviewing stand. I'd like to let you know that returning the salute today will be Bennington Police Chief Paul Doucette. Paul, you can stand up and take a bow. That'd be nice. Everybody give him a nice hand. Yes. Parade wave. Hey, I like that. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. It's more like the Queen. It's more like this. That's right. Thrust into it, you didn't even know you were doing it, and now you're doing it. All right, so heading towards the reviewing stand as we kick off the 57th Annual Bennington Battle Day Parade. We start with our police cars from Bennington, also Old Bennington. The Vermont State Police. We also have a vehicle from Manchester and a couple of sheriff's cars, Bennington County Sheriff cars, as they head here. We'll go over more as we get closer here because it takes them forever to get down the street. So we don't want to give it up now that there's a band back there, even though we can hear them. We don't want to give that up just yet. All right, our police cars are coming towards the reviewing stand right now. We have vehicles from the Bennington Police Department, also Old Bennington, Vermont State Police, and the Bennington County Sheriff's Department. Vermont State Firefighters Association, we also have vehicles back there behind them with the President Brad Carrier, also the Vermont State Firefighters Association First Vice President Bill Elwell, the Vermont State Firefighters Association Second Vice President Craig Bowman, Vermont State Firefighters Association Treasurer Robert Scholar, they got to spell it better. It looks like scholar to me. How is that? Who spells that? Come on. Wave to the nice people. Old Bennington. Thank you. Look at that. Isn't that nice? And they'll clap for you if you do that. Of course, it'd be better if they were throwing candy, but we'll take what we can get. What's he doing? Because he might arrest me right there. The Bennington Police Chief's trying to get me in trouble. Already. He hasn't even returned a salute yet. And already he's in trouble. All right, the American Legion Band, which you hear in the background, is a combination of the Brattleboro, Vermont Post No. 5 Band, created in the early 1990s, and the Keene, New Hampshire Post No. 4 American Legion Band, which was formed back in 1946 by servicemen returning from World War II and Legionnaires wishing to revive a pre-war drum and bugle corps at Gordon-Bissell American Legion Post No. 4. We welcome our Vermont State firefighters as they come in these beautiful vehicles. With our President and First Vice President. First Vice President Bill Elwell, welcome. We have our Second Vice President doing his best to do the parade wave, Craig Bowman. It's not bad. Up your hand just a little bit more. There you go, there you go. Very nice. And now heading towards the reviewing stand, our Grand Marshal of the Bennington Battle Day Parade, Edward Myers Jr. Assistant Chief Nathan Paris, and the marching unit of the Bennington Volunteer Fire Department, Captain Ted Rinaldi. Hook and ladder, Captain Bill Clark. The other way. All right. Captain Chad Prentice of Putnam Post. Sorry. And Captain Chris Deary of Star Post. It's not funny to them though, so I apologize. and gentlemen, if you can, would you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem with a small group of chamber singers from Mount Anthony Union High School. What were you guys ever worried about? That was awesome! Small group of singers from the Mount Anthony Union High School Chamber Singers. And now we'd like to remember those that have gone before us, the Bennington Battle Day Parade. In memory this year of Earl Pierce, an honorary member of the Putnam Hose, James Welch, past member of the Putnam Hose, and Richard Dick Torrey, an honorary member of the Eagle Hose. All right, it is time now for our Grand Marshal Award. Where's our Grand Marshal? We need our Grand Marshal over here. I hope you don't walk as slow as Rick does.
Just about that.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Our Grand Marshal this year is Edward Myers, Jr. The Bennington Fire Department is very proud to name you the Grand Marshal of the 2022 Battle Day Parade. We would like to congratulate you for serving 30 years as Chief of the oldest fire department in the state of Vermont. 2022's Grand Marshal, Edward Myers, Jr. Group photo, guys. Oh no, you're in there too. You're not going to escape from that. All right, another hand for our Grand Marshal, Edward Myers, Jr. And now if I could have Executive Director of CAT TV, Lisa Beyer, and Operations Manager, William Gardner. We have a special proclamation from the state of Vermont. We'll also have State Representative Mike Nigro as well. So please put your hands together for the folks from CAT TV. I guess I got all the whereases and what fors and stuff. So this is from the State of Vermont House of Representatives, Montpelier, Vermont. Concurrent House Resolution 117. House Concurrent Resolution congratulating Catamount Access to Television, better known as CAT TV, in Bennington on its 30th anniversary. This is offered by Representatives Morrissey of Bennington, Brownell of Pownell, Corcoran of Bennington, Durfee of Shasberry, Nigro of Bennington, and Whitman of Bennington, offered by Senators Campion and Sears. Whereas in 1991, Catamount Access Television, CAT TV, a membership organization, was established in Bennington as the public, educational, and governmental community media center to serve the towns of Bennington, including the village of North Bennington, Powell, Shasberry, and Woodford. And whereas CAT TV, via local Comcast channels 1075, 1085, and 1095, and social media sites provide diverse and informative programming that engages citizens and encourages open dialogue. And whereas CAT TV provides both training on and access to the latest video and production studio equipment, giving citizens a platform for free speech and opportunities to volunteer. And whereas for 30 years, CAT TV has recorded and archived the events and history of its community, including governing boards, Bennington Battle Day celebrations, graduation ceremonies, church services, election results, and other activities of community interest. Now therefore be it resolved by the Senate and House of Representatives that the General Assembly congratulates Catamount Access Television in Bennington on its 30th anniversary, and be it further resolved that the Secretary of State be directed to send a copy of this resolution to CAT TV in Bennington. Congratulate our CAT TV folks, Lisa Beyer, William Gardner, and our representative from the state of Vermont, Mike Nigro. Now you've got work to do, so get back there and let's get going. You're welcome. What does this say? We will move on with the parade. Okay, so send them that way. Yeah, that's your job, Rick. You're supposed to be doing that over there. Send them on. Let's go. We got a big parade back here we want to get to. These firefighters are saying these things are hot and itchy. I'm standing here and I'm sweating. So let's get them going so they can breathe a little bit. Now we've got 2 ladder trucks that are going to be here shortly, as soon as we get everybody else moving. This is a brand new fire truck, the black and red that you see there with the ladder on it. That's a brand new one for Bennington Fire Department. But the one behind it is just as important. Because now we can climb up all kinds of trees and get cats out of them, so this is great. You should just say that. It's a 2022, what? Aaron's, did you say Fox? Fox? Oh, Aaron Fox, all right. 107-foot ladder. Holy cow. Do we have anything 107 feet tall? 111. That's 4 feet difference. It could be the difference from getting somebody out and not. Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, if you got some spare change, they're trying to sell the back fire department truck with the ladder on it. So if you ever thought you wanted to have that, it certainly would be something that you were talking about for years and years and years. It's for sale, so. the W.H. Bradford Hook and Ladder #1 truck. I'm glad that can fit through the center of town. That'd be awful. And this white one is the one that's for sale, so they're kind of high up. For sale by owner. I love it. I got like 30 cents in my pocket. Can I buy it? Oh, okay. No, I guess we won't be doing that anytime soon. Clement Hose, company #3 truck is coming through the reviewing stand right now. No wave, no nothing. There we go. All right. Hate to have to prompt them. Stark Hose company #1 truck, and they know how to do it. They're already waving, so we're good. My truck should have a ladder on it, shouldn't it? It's so big. But it does not. This is Eagle Hose company truck #4. We also have our Bennington Fire Department hazmat, state support truck, and trailer. Because if you have hazmat, you better have a trailer with it just in case. On the back of this Sigco hauler here is, it's got to be, what? It's old. That's an old truck. We've got somebody on the reviewing stand that's 98. He probably drove that when it was brand new. That's gorgeous, huh? Older than him? Older than 98. Okay, all right. 1924, so that makes it 98 years old. So it came out the year that, there's a gentleman on this trailer here that's 98. Came out when he was first born. So congratulations, you're as old as that fire truck. All right, here we go as we continue. The Bennington Elks Department, huge flag, look at that flag. My goodness. Everybody carrying, and they're waving too, so that's good. The Elks, a fraternal order with nearly 1 million members and a 154-year history back to 1868. They're a generous and charitable foundation that each year gives millions in scholarships and inspiration to youth. They're a friend to veterans and more. It's the Elks. I love the Elk. And we've got a float coming up for, oh, is that what the trailer is? All right, the trailer's from the Elks as well. I like that. The best me is drug-free. It's good. Right behind them, we have the Bennington Rescue Squad. Oh, no, we don't. Bennington Police, all right. You guys got to get the lineup different. Coming behind them in the kilts, the Catamount Pipe Band, Northern New England's premier bagpipe band. Drawing a diverse group of dedicated musicians from Bennington, neighboring states, and beyond, the Catamount Pipe Band is an intergenerational organization dedicated to the preservation and promotion of Celtic music, tradition, and culture. In addition to enriching the community as cultural ambassadors, their members are committed to honing their skills through performance and competition without compromising values of fair play and teamwork. Their motto is chase the dream, not the competition. The journey is the prize. As we welcome the Catamount Pipe Band. right behind the Catamount Pipe Band, is the Adams Alert Fire Department in Adams, Massachusetts. Founded in 1876 and celebrating their 146th anniversary, the Alert Hose Company #1 is an all-volunteer organization charged with the responsibility to the Adams Fire Department for the Berkshire County town of Adams, Massachusetts, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Must be an honorary firefighter on that, on the top of that there. Beautiful apparatus that they have coming through the main street. And we have their fire department truck number 3 coming through as well. We have a float coming through from the Cancer Center Community Crusaders. They provide financial and emotional support to members of the community served by Southwestern Vermont Regional Cancer Center and their families as they strive to obtain the best cancer care and treatment possible. Through their grassroots efforts, the organization raises funds which are distributed to local families as needed for their care. The group also allocates a portion of their funds it raises to support local and regional research efforts to end cancer. All funds raised stays right here in the community. Let's have a nice hand for our Cancer Center Community Crusaders. Bennington Rescue Squad is coming next. They're celebrating their 59th year since their first calls back in June of 1963. The Bennington Rescue Squad is comprised of dedicated, skilled, and compassionate professionals whose mission is to serve quality emergency medicine and specialty services while promoting a healthier community through patient care, education, and public service. Heading to the reviewing stand now, as we kick off section number 2, are the folks from the Bennington Rural Fire Department and equipment from Bennington. I'd like to welcome them to the Bennington Battle Day Parade. We lead with our color guard. Again, returning our salute today from the reviewing stand, Bennington Police Chief Paul Doucette. That was nice, they gave you your hand again. In the trailer, I thought that was nice. We have a float for the auxiliary. I like it. Accidents brings tears. Fire safety brings cheers. Very nice. Like I said, we got a lot of trucks today. So if you like fire trucks, this is your time. Where does it say that? They should put big signs on it so I can read it. Bennington Rural, company number 2. Smile nice for the camera there. Very nice. That's a good job. This truck right here carrying our Vermont State Firefighter Association Secretary and Treasurer. Kevin Goodhue and Bob Slatner. Got that great quad vehicle on the back, very nice. We have the folks coming through from the Bank of Bennington, with locations in Bennington, Arlington, Manchester, and Rutland, Vermont. Heading to the reviewing stand, the VFW Color Guard, Commander Norm LeBlanc. And behind them we have VFW members and a motorcycle group as well. We have our VFW riders from Bennington Post 1332. They're located on North Street. Looks like we have a real young rider in the front. Non-motorized. He could be the next biker, you never know. A float from the VFW riders, Post 1332. sure everybody's in there before you take off. We don't want anybody falling out of the back of that. We now have members of the American Legion Post 13, Commander George Giles. Do we have our Poppy Queen back there? We do have our Poppy Queen. Auxiliary is there as well. Poppy Queen. We have our American Legion motorcycle group. Where's our Poppy Queen? She waving? All right, there we go. And right behind our American Legion motorcycle group is a 1952 N.A. Willys USMC Jeep representing VFW Post 771 and honoring all military veterans and their families. Steve Leach. I'd like to thank Steve for coming back to the parade this year. Thank you, Steve. Sergeant Disabled American Veterans. Chapter number 4, that's the Bennington group. We thank them for being here as well. I'd like to thank our folks from the USS Bennington, commissioned February 26, 1944, 78 years ago. The length of their flight deck was 871 feet, and the fuel oil capacity was 1.5 billion gallons. We'd like to thank the crew from the U.S. Bennington for being here today. We salute you. Please put your hands together to officially welcome home our Vermont National Guard, Bravo Troop 172nd Cavalry, who just returned several months ago from a year-long deployment in Kosovo. Bravo Troop 172nd Cavalry is made up of servicemen and women from this region, including New York and Massachusetts. Their command headquarters is located at the Bennington Armory. And walking with our Vermont National Guard troops is Governor Phil Scott. I'd like to thank them for joining us here today. Thank you, Governor, for being here. Again, let's have a nice hand for our Vermont Army National Guard. Our Civil Air Patrol is also going through. Marchers and our bands. We appreciate them for being here at the Bennington Battle Day Parade. support our Vietnam Veterans of America heading through today. They just had their Agent Orange Awareness Day on August the 10th. And then the folks from the Vermont Veterans Home, experienced residential and healthcare campus for veterans. The staff of the Veterans Home works as a team to fulfill America's promise to care for the country's veterans, their spouses, and Gold Star parents. Heading towards the reviewing stand right now, the Deep River Junior Ancient Pipe and Drum Corps was established in the town of Deep River, Connecticut in 1955. They are celebrating their 67th anniversary. Their mission is to teach children the music of the Revolutionary War, War of 1812, Civil War, the music of our military services, and some currently written tunes. Children are taught these skills on handmade row-tension drums, 6-hole wooden pipes. The uniform that the Corps wears is based on the era of the Revolutionary War. From Deep River, Connecticut, it's the Deep River Junior Ancient Pipe and Drum Corps. We've got a motorcycle group heading towards the reviewing stand, sponsored by Joe Benning for Lieutenant Governor. As Section 2 ends up, we have the folks from the Pocket Auto Group, Ford, Toyota, Honda. They also have a collision center located on North Bennington Road in Bennington, Vermont. Heading towards the reviewing stand is the Cambridge Band, which celebrates their 169th anniversary this year. The community band was founded in 1853, and since that time has made annual appearances as a marching and concert unit. The Cambridge Band, one of the oldest continuous community bands in America, a very talented and dedicated group. It's the Cambridge Band. Heading to the reviewing stand now is the fire department from North Bennington. Fire Chief Edward Harrington. Here comes their fire apparatus. Our brush unit, truck number 58. Also truck number 56 from North Bennington. We thank them for being here. Thank you for the point, appreciate it. Right back at you. Finally, our truck number 55 from North Bennington. Appreciate them being here today. Comes a vehicle with the Dick Sears, a champion for State Senate. Our Rotary International float is coming through, established in 1951. It's their 71st anniversary, part of Rotary International. Current theme is Imagine Rotary, Dream Big, and Take Action. We have our Rotary fire truck. Not sure they have to put anything out today. Nice table. That looks very comfortable up there. Hope you wore your sunblock. Hot up there. Yeah, big old umbrella in the middle of that table would have worked out really well. Here comes our Cub Scout pack, 330 from Shaftesbury, Vermont. We thank them for marching in the Bennington Battle Day Parade. Looks like you got our troop leaders there as well. And now we have a fire truck coming to the reviewing stand from Wallingford, Vermont. They're located in Railroad Street in Wallingford. We thank them for being here, engine number 1. And then heading this way, I guess all the Fifer Drum Corps are from Connecticut. The Marlboro, Connecticut Junior Ancient Fifer Drum Corps, located in Marlboro, Connecticut, is a junior corps dedicated to preserving the art of ancient piping and drumming. The Corps was formed in 1964, so that means it's their 58th anniversary in conjunction with the Marlboro Volunteer Fire Department. From Marlboro, Connecticut, it's the Marlboro Junior Ancient Fife and Drum Corps. Now we'd like to welcome to the Bennington Battle Day Parade our friends to the north, the Arlington Fire Department, proudly serving Arlington, Sandgate, and Sunderland, Vermont. Brush truck number 78. Those are old. How old are those on the back of that truck? No, not you back there. Nice try, though. Also have our tanker truck from Arlington. I'd like to thank them. Then we have coming through the New Ashford Fire Department from New Ashford, Massachusetts. 100% volunteer run, and they are on call 24/7, 365. We'd like to thank them for being here at the Bennington Battle Day Parade. Police Chief Doucette, you're falling down on the job here. You're supposed to salute those guys over there. Engine number 2 coming through. Thanks for coming, guys. We appreciate that. Thank you. Well, you saluted him, though, didn't you? All right, here comes Girl Scout troop number, I don't even know if I can read that many numbers there. 58007. I think I got them all. Plus they're throwing candy, so it's better. I'd like to thank them for being here. We got the float on the back. Oh, let's see. Is that that do-si-do on the back, a tag-along on the back. You got a Thin Mint. Oh no, there it is. It's a do-si-do. Everybody knows that. It's a do-si-do. Sure it is. There's a reason why they're probably stopping you here. You're probably wondering why. As they, who are we going to get there? Yeah, bring them all up. Come on. We got enough. Yeah, let's bring them all up. We'll just cut what we're going to give you about 100 different pieces. Come on, we got a parade to go. Let's go. I was going to say, you guys should be able to move. You were all wrestlers at one point. All right, here we go. Oh. All right, we don't need any heart attacks now. Come on. Take your time. All right, we are so very, very proud as you folks celebrate the Mount Anthony Union High School Wrestling Squad 33 years as we have dedicated the 2022 Bennington Battle Day Parade to the Mount Anthony Union High School wrestling team and teams as we celebrate 33 years with 150 championships at least. I can't even read all those numbers, there's so many on it. Let's just say 89 to 2022, that's good enough. There you go. Picture, here we go. Other way, turn around. What are you doing? Say wrestling. Perfect. Beautiful, thank you, congratulations. Nice hand for our Mount Anthony wrestlers. They do it every single year. Thank you guys. Girls. Yeah, what he said. You should have been over here. What the hell are you doing over there?
202 individual state champions.
I was close. I said 150. That's not bad.
We see a lot of young people in the parade.
And now heading to the reviewing stand.
We would love
our folks from the Clarendon Fire Department, in Clarendon, Vermont, Fire Chief Matt Jakubowski.
I'm so sorry.
And right behind Clarendon, we thank them for being here today, is our Greater Bennington Peace and Justice Center as we get ready to start Section 4. And right behind them, running for office this year in Vermont, Joe Malloy. Love the dress. Very nice with the stars. Very nice. And we have a float coming through from Shelley Service Center. Car number 357. And now your very own Mount Anthony Union High School marching band! All right. A small but hearty group. And right behind Mount Anthony is the Shasbury Fire Department. Chief Joe Vadigan. And when we get to engine number 2, look for engine number 2 there. Riding on engine number 2, truck 65, is 93-year-old retired Chief John Wood. John is Shasbury's honorary chief for the day. Shasbury Fire Department. Oh, by the way, we started Section 4, just so you knew. There's candy out there. Why are we not getting them? Huh? I'm prepared, that's why. There he is at 93. Give him a nice hand. Very nice. Thank you, John, for being here and our honorary chief for Shasbury today. Shasbury engine number 3 truck is here. Maybe he'll wave as he goes by, maybe not. He looks like he's focused. Yeah, he's so fun. Next we have a float sponsored by the North Shaft Lions Club. Carter Lions Club International. They meet every first Tuesday of the month at 7 p.m. Just in case you wanted to join. I'd like to thank the Knights of Line Vermont District 45 from the North Shaft Lions Club for being here today. All our wizards. Not sure what the hoop girl is, but that looks like it could be like one of those things you scoop up and you make a big bubble out of. It could be. Oh, Darth Vader. I am your father. We have the float right behind that from the North Shaft Lions Club. I'd like to thank all our folks. Humble Valley is here. Sounding their alarm as they head through truck number 4. Also the East Company truck. And don't forget, Humble Valley consisting of 3 fire stations. They're a volunteer fire department. We also have the folks from Brandon, Vermont, serving Brandon since 1894. You do not look 128 years old. But we appreciate you being here at the Bennington Battle Day Parade. Now heading towards the reviewing stand is Mayat Home Healthcare, founded on the principle that healthcare gets better when clients get better care at home, the place they most want to be. And we thank them for being here at the Bennington Battle Day Parade. As we begin section number 5, they are recognizable by their red sashes. We've seen them many times in the Bennington Battle Day Parade, and they are back again to entertain us from Mechanicsville, New York. It is the Fiesta Band. Once again, from Mechanicsville, New York, it's the Fiesta Band. Celebrating their 75th anniversary. For the kids out there, the 24th year of their kids dances. The season starts September 9th at 7 o'clock. So we thank folks from North Hoosick for being here today. Their engine rescue truck number 23. Hoosick Falls Fire Department going through. And here's the Manchester Fire Department, all volunteer, celebrating Manchester. Don't forget their first firehouse breakfast is October the 9th. Got their ladder truck with them. And here comes the fire truck from White Creek, engine number 472. Heading towards the reviewing stand right here, running for governor. We thank you for being here, Brenda. Thank you. The Battle of Bennington folks are coming through now. Very nice. You may not be able to figure this out, but this is the Red Caps Marching Band from Rotterdam, New York. And we thank the Red Caps for being here today. Next, heading to the reviewing stand for Lieutenant Governor David Zuckerman. And also for Secretary of State Sarah Copeland Tesla. Oh, Mike's coming through too. For Treasurer, Mike, is it Paycheck? Paycheck, thank you. So this pie looks like an H. Thank you. Good luck. Batman's here. You can't have a parade without Batman. Thank you. Yeah, I suppose we could, but we wouldn't want to. Here come the Woodford Snowbusters. We'd like to thank them for... Yeah, I'm not surprised that they got best room trails in 2021. For sure. We welcome you, Woodford Snowbusters. Thank you so much. Heading to the reviewing stand now. From Buddhist, Connecticut, it's the Buddhist Drum and Pipe Corps. They have been around since 1860, celebrating their 162nd anniversary. From Buddhist, Connecticut, Buddhist Drum and Pipe. can't have the Bennington Battle Day Parade without a race car from Brandon Jelly, number 5. We thank you for being here at the Bennington Battle Day Parade. That asks Rick Roy's got a truck. He's driving there from 1937. Very nice. And we'd like to thank you for being here at the 57th Annual Bennington Battle Day Parade. We hope to see you back again next year. Thank you. Thank you. We hope you're back here again next year for the 58th anniversary of the Bennington Battle Day Parade.
We're not going to start with the cables and stuff yet.
You guys want to come?